Welcome back to Too Many Minis. My name is Ossie, and last week I got a tube and a train and a tram to sunny Lenton for the Middle Earth Grand Tournament at Warhammer World. It's my first time back at Warhammer World since 2018 Throne of Skulls, and it was just great to look around the exhibition, see the new stuff they've added there, and the old stuff from the late 80s. It's just pure nostalgia. Great to get down to 6 games of Middle Earth, 700 points, good and evil. My evil army was a kind of approximation of Razgush's Legendary Legion that we'll get in the Defense of the North supplement at some point soon-ish. Uh, Razgush leading a lot of orcs and beasts, and I also threw in a Troll Chieftain because I love Troll Chieftains. I got them all painted in time. I mean, the fell wargs are just kind of dry brushed, really, but I was happy enough with them. And considering they're awful in game, I'm glad I didn't spend more time on them. I'm never going to run 12 at once again, useless. But that's fun. I liked having them there. But I was pleased with how everything looked. Things looked good enough, or they looked really good. And for considering a lot of it was quite last minute, happy with that army. My good lads were Ents, Fangorn, Treebeard, Quickbeam, and 2 Ents I painted last year, and then a 5th Ent who I built out of a lot of Milliput and bits from various different Ent kits. He's got old Treebeard arm and a new Treebeard arm and some metal bits on his back and the plastic face. So lots of Ent bits went into making him. He looks a bit like a toddler having a poo, but I'm still pleased with him. It's the first thing I've sculpted really on that scale at all, and he was cool, and I'm pleased with him. I've got a few more bits I want to do to him. I want to have some Urukai hanging off him, like they're trying to chain him down. They've got chains around him and they're trying to withstand him, and he's like breaking free. He's pissed. So I love my Ents, but they are dreadful at winning games, especially with me leading them. We duly lost all 3 games. The first to Corsairs, who were very well played, and I didn't do well there. But you don't take Ents to win. You take Ents to bludgeon and to hurl and to barge, and I did lots of that. And then there's a really themey game against Isengard, which I just set up all wrong for, and in a long line, and got battered. Got picked off one by one, basically, by the mean Urukai. And but it's still, it's so fun playing with them. Just get surrounded, win the fight, bludgeon. The hobbits, Merry and Pippin, even managed to kill a couple of people with throwing stones until they were then knocked off Treebeard when he died and then killed. And then at the end, I faced Nathan's Mordor with 2 great beasts and a catapult, and Ents are very ill-equipped to deal with catapults. So, took a beating there. Lots of fun, though. My Mordor Razgush army did a lot better. Well, marginally better, but they played well. They're not an optimised list at all. The Fellwargs is totally unnecessary. And apart from getting mercilessly shot off the board by these Mirkwood Rangers before they could really get there, they performed pretty well in their battles, and it was great fun to get in on some elves using Razgush's special rules and kill Tariel. And then in their last game, they managed to get a win, hold ground, seize the middle, and held onto it against the Army of the Dead in Aragorn. It was great fun. With the Ents losing their games pretty quickly, I had quite a bit of time to look around the cabinets and the exhibition and stuff, which is nice, and chat to people and great people. We had the quiz in the evening. Our team managed to come in 4th. Shout out to Gregor and Jake and the other guys we had. And the weekend must have been good because it featured a bit of me being the oldest man in a nightclub in Nottingham briefly before I went home to bed. The painting competition was just great. I love to see what everyone else has come up with. I love to see an Ent army getting in the top 3 armies. Beautiful stuff. and really inspiring seeing the boards and everything that people make. One day I'll turn up to one of these things with a display board, because they just look fantastic and they really look great when you come around to judge the armies. There's some phenomenal creativity gone into making boards and stuff, and very worthy winners. And to cap it all off, the weekend I was very surprised and pleased to win the Hero of Legend painting prize for Razgush himself. There was a kind of like little hero category, and yeah, I was blown away. Really, I wasn't expecting that at all. I think you've got to enter the painting prizes because you've all put loads of time into these things. I think everyone should get theirs in there, fill up the cabinet with things. But yeah, I wasn't at all expecting to win anything, and I was super chuffed. Thanks to everybody there that voted. Really lovely to take home a massive, oversized certificate, but like a swimming certificate, and some dice. So it was a lovely end to the weekend, and got to train back with my mate Jake, and it was just a really great weekend. Only downer was that there was no seminar. We found nothing further out about Defence of the North or any possible Rings of Power things. There's nothing. Everything seems to have stalled. It felt like everything was moving towards a kind of late Feb, early March release for the supplement, and now it feels like actually it could be a way off. So who knows what happens next? We'll probably do some videos about that, because I know some friends have got opinions. But yeah, big shout out to everybody I met in Nottingham. It was a really great weekend, and yeah, I hope to be back up there. They've announced doubles for the summer. I'm not going to make that. Kids' holidays, not happening. But we'd really hope to be back at the end of the year or next year. Lovely stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.